Hey guys, Crowbar Zero here with another Pump Up Your Tower. And today we're here with, I'm going to call them Horn. Yes, we're just going to name them Horn. That's the closest to what they put. The rest of it, I'll leave out. But I will say, well played. And if I failed the depravity check, guilty as charged. Um, anyway, I'm going to jump into their tower. They shot me some recent pictures. I guess they pulled an ohm chip, so that they can get it to ancestral. It's like maybe they're using this for their econ black hole digester. Not bad. Okay, maybe they use something like instead of max recovery. Maybe maybe cash per kill, but whatever. Not bad. And a better anti-cube portal. Rock on. We've got DP. Looks like it's got Super Creed at the top, and yeah, can't think of anything that I would roll better on that. Let's take a look at their ultimate weapons. Looks like they're bouncing back and forth a little bit between Legend and Champ. Okay. Ooh, Glimlock. Ooh. Got a pretty decent, well developed bot. Like it's almost there. Who knows? By the time that I'm making this video, maybe they've got this even closer. That's pretty cool. Um, so Golden Bot is on the table as far as how we might build around this. Okay. Legendary G Comp. Okay. Legendary Multiverse Nexus. Okay. We're using the Black Hole Digester. Okay. Oh, it looks like you re-rolled this into the. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so we've got the old Chrono Field, 100% uptime. That's nice. I don't see smart missiles. I don't see smart missiles. I'm not seeing inner landmines, so I think that's pretty much. It's probably the lack of smart missiles that's really holding you back. I mean, progression wise, I would say maxing out your cooldown for Death Wave would be really good. But as far as like continuing to be effective in tournaments, especially when you get into champion, you're gonna need smart missiles. Um, Looks like you probably have all the cards. Looks like that's your card setup. And you got quite a few cards, so that's nice. Now, given where you're at with some of these cash bonus, damn, you got that up there. Um, what does your workshop look like? Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic here for a moment. Okay. Let's see. Thinking hard about this one. I'm gonna watch this video again. Probably gonna want to turn Poison Swamp off. Hmm. Yep, not bad. Just a little bit of downtime, obviously, between the two black holes. Okay. Okay. Was that a maybe a perk smart missile in there? No, no, those are just the mines. Yeah, you've got a perk inner landmine. That's what you've got going. Okay. Okay. And you've got common drop and rare drop maxed out. That's amazing. You made some progress with reroll shards and daily mission shards. That's awesome. If you're rolling 3-ups, I don't see why you're pushing cash as hard as you are. Um, and defense percent where you're at right now is probably good enough. You might be trying to make up for maybe not having the max defense percent on like an ancestral armor mod, which that's fine. And, you know, you can make re-rolling easier in the future. So you're re-rolling for mythic instead of an ancestral, which is a lot harder. Let's see. Oh, the best ones here that I can see are points per kill and wall rebuild. Let's just go through and check out. Yeah, your bot labs. You've got them developed enough that I'm gonna say you should probably put a higher priority on these to finish those up. Pretty solid there. More band perks are just make the run a lot easier, just thin out the pool a little bit more. But not as much of like a necessity. And that's fine. Spotlight missiles max, perfect. Deathwave amp is pretty nice. But I don't know if that's the direction we're gonna go with you. Obviously, a lack of looks like chain lightning, intermittent landmines, and smart missiles. Since you do have some of the swamp labs to do, I might suggest while you're saving up or investing in other things, trying to get as much of those knocked out as possible. Um, that'll be helpful later on. G-Comp is always nice to build. So if you want to, you're not necessarily required to for this what you've got right now, but if you do end up using G-Comp, this is really nice. Okay, looks like you've already got max lab speed. Hmm. Do we have enhancements? So since you are kind of focused on Black Hole Digester, free ups will be important for you. And obviously, the more that you spend in this tab, the closer you are to unlocking level skips. let's see if that's 50 seconds. That's 100 seconds. Let's go with 200 seconds. 200 seconds would be 180, so 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's what you're at right now. So basically, every 2 Golden Tower activations, you'll be using Death Wave. Oh, man, this stuff. Crap. Like you're in this weird like. Oh man, you're in a tough spot, mate. Right now, I wouldn't work on any more quantity. If you are gonna use work on Death Wave, you do have a synchronization here with Golden Tower. It's every other Golden Tower activation. So, given that, you would have to save up a huge amount into here to double your coin over here. Oh, man. Ah, I need to look at some stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be freaking painful. Mm, You're 200. Oh man, that looks so painful. Trying to get this down in one shot. Down into this. Oh, I'd have to math this out, but I'm just looking at the table. I'm just like, oh man, this is making me cringe. I mean, once you got it, you're like, oh, I'm doubling my coins, but oh, it's like that meme with Thanos. Like, what did it take? He's crying. He's like everything, and that's the feeling of disparity that I get just by looking at this. Man. Oh, yeah, I can see why you needed help. Oh, like where's where's the least painful choice? Oh, and that's this one. That is yeah, based on your name and what it implies. Um, yeah, yeah, I that's pretty painful. No joke. That's oh. All right. How much are you able to? Are you able to 3 times all your labs? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you said in here that you're working on CF reduction. Um, Where's your ultimate weapons? For now, I think let's save your stones and jeez, what do we go with here? Yeah, let's go with smart missiles. We're gonna go with smart missiles. It's not going to be too painful to get it synchronized with your golden tower. Do I even want to go with that? I mean, I'm thinking really hard on this one. Look, how much does it cost per? Calculator app here. Didn't think I'd be able to or have to bust this out, but I'm definitely gonna have to bust this out. Um, 750 plus 240 plus 1,000. Okay. So if you just went ham trying to unlock the rest of the ultimate weapons, that would cost you 7,150. Now let's calculate the pain when it comes to getting that death wave cooldown. Can we reset this? Okay, so to get this, oh, this is so painful. Oh, great. So to get this, to just shoot it down to 1 minute and 40 seconds is going to cost you 2,650 stones. So not as bad as I thought, but it's still a lot. Okay, yeah, annoyed at not having the 98% defense started. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Um, Which modules? Okay. I mean, it's less stones going this direction, but it's also kind of painful too. So basically, we can double your econ with 2,650 stones. But you're just gonna have to, like, or at least that initial set of bursts is gonna get doubled. Well, actually, overall, you're probably gonna see, like, maybe not double, I would say 60 to 70% increase in your econ and possibly also in your cells. And if you get this, see, that's 500, so that's for 3, and you got 4 and 5. That's also expensive. So each one of the quantities effectively going to give you an extra 4 seconds. Maybe you'd want to do the 500. But I'd probably save this until you get Multiverse Nexus and Ancestral and start making that transition with that. Also, taking this down in cooldown is overall going to keep your uptime on your Death Wave up higher. So yeah, it's a big save. But I think for where you're at, it might be one of the better or best options. Let's see. Got duration 30 seconds. I'm looking at other areas where you might be able to just improve life in general. But you could probably get like a little bit in bonus. But I think this is where your biggest gains are going to be. And I'm not sure if it's going to be enough where you're going to have 3 times across the board, and except for like 1 or 2 times 4. I don't know if it's going to be that much of an increase, but you might be able to start diving into the times 4 a little bit. Maybe. Guessing maybe only 1 slot at times 4 permanently. Yeah. Part of me also wants to suggest smart missiles, but smart missiles are still going to cost you 1,750, and then you have to build those up as well. It's really tough. Yeah, I really want to just suggest go with Deathwave. Smart missiles will be good. I'd say maybe after you get the Deathwave cooldown all the way, maybe dive into smart missiles. Um, yeah. And let me take a look back through here. Not worried about cash. You can probably take that off. By the time that I'm getting around to this, who knows? Maybe have wall health done already. Maybe wall rebuild as well. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. From what I remember, I think wall rebuild didn't take too terribly long to get, or wall health wasn't too bad. I think it maxes out at 50. Okay. And it's not going to take a huge amount off your once you do start to dive into masteries, but that'll be nice. Wall region is nice. Getting that up to at least 100% is really, really nice in general. Wall fortification is pretty nice. Wall thorns, it's pretty pricey time wise to get through. Um, some of this is just like prep for the future labs that I'm just kind of looking at. So there's not a huge incentive to do anything that is like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a nice bonus now. Like he pretty much finished most of his labs. Yeah, golden bot. Unless it's synchronized with everything that you've got here. In which case you don't want to do it. Um, so that's 58 seconds. No, no, no. You absolutely want to. You want to finish that cooldown. You absolutely want to finish that cooldown. And given the durations that you have on everything, I would say let's knock out the duration labs. I think for now, getting the best bonus, like this is going to be your fastest method to profit that I can see. Is this right here, 100%. Um, and just getting this down to 50 seconds, you're going to synchronize it, and this is going to be gold for you. So yeah, fastest path to victory or to nice gains, right here. Let me take a look at your modules again. And this is kind of painful because it's like, oh, hey, you've got SH, but it's epic. And you don't have too many copies of it. So for Lebs, let's go Goldbot. Well, we've already got. Okay, so absolutely, let's get Goldbot and let's get both the duration and the cooldown. You can rearrange these as much as you want. I would probably keep coins per kill. That way, you've constantly got a good econ coming in and feeding you. Part of me wants to say let's go with the poison swamp stuff, even though you haven't developed. Oh, actually no. Let's do. Freaking tough, man. Oh, other than the bottom, like getting that up and running is just. I think we can dedicate one slot to your modules. So daily module shards and reroll shards. And then eventually you can work on module shard cost once you're done with these guys. We'll just dedicate permanent one of those slots to this. We've got two labs dedicated to Goldbot. So that's 3 lab slots. I kind of want to recommend this one in there, but that's a good priority one. And then I would say let's dedicate at least one lab slot to Swamp. Because actually getting that up, when you're at the stage when you are going to build up Poison Swamp, um, the labs are pretty intense. And because you've got 3 labs that go fairly long, and and then you're going for like the Poison Swamp duration and the chance. Um, yeah. And that's going to take a while to get through. So you've got. But you've got a lot of time here. That you're going to be sitting here waiting on a lot of these things. So go ahead and finish that coin bonus. Give one slot to Poison Swamp at least. Goldbot. Until that's done. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. But as soon as that's done, you'll probably see, well, especially the getting that thing down to 50 seconds is, you're going to see a pretty quick boost. And yeah, modules. So there's that route, so you can basically double your income, probably quite a bit more once you get Coinbot. Now, if you're like, my income's good enough, and you want to go for hitting like a truck, I would pull Smart Missiles as my next ultimate weapon. I mean, having times 3 is not bad, but you don't really have much in savings afterwards. So you're not continually building up, and maybe on rare occasions you can get a times 4, so the Death Wave will help with that. Or you can save up for Smart Missiles and start hitting a lot harder once you develop that. And let me look at the cost for Smart Missiles. I know the last level of Smart Missile cooldown is really expensive, but the rest of them aren't too terrible. If you do get Smart Missiles, yeah, go ahead and take the cooldown down to 20 seconds. The quantity, I would say around maybe 11 quantity. And then maybe try for like times 352 damage. And you'll start hitting pretty hard. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I've got for this one. I hope that helps kind of on this weird, like, do I push my econ a little harder? At least we've got the coin bot or the golden bot. You know that once that's done and that's synchronized with everything, that's going to pay out nicely. But it's all the others. Do you take with the route with more econ, or do you take the route with more, being able to have smart missiles going all the time, and a much more powerful smart spotlight missile, which you already have maxed out. So I'll leave that choice to you, and I will catch you later.